โลกนี้มีความสัมพันธ์อยู่แบบหนึ่งถ้ามันเกิดขึ้นแล้วเราจะออกจากมันได้ยากที่สุด
Top 10 friends with benefit in Thai dramas. Friends are great, especially when they're from the other sex. It normally means you have someone to talk to with a different perspective to better show you how to navigate interaction with their gender and also to fool around with. Well, maybe that last part isn't exactly the norm, but it does happen a lot more than most are willing to let on. In this video, we'll give you a list of friends with benefit in Thai dramas, so let's dive in. Number 1. Thorn Type 2019. Type Thiwat is a handsome freshman with a passion for soccer and spicy food. Although he's a friendly boy, he hates gay people because in his childhood, he was molested by a man. His life turns upside down when the new academic year of college brings along a charismatic roommate, Thorn. Thorn is a gorgeous, compassionate music major who is also openly gay. When Type learns this, he is determined to make Thorn leave the dorm as he won't live with a gay person. Thorn is equally determined not to give in to Type's homophobic tantrums. With a gay guy and a homophobic guy that have to share a small space together for the rest of the year, what could possibly be the outcome of their story? Hatred or maybe love? Number 2. Between Us 2022. Between Us is a series that is mainly focused on deeply exploring each character's emotions. It's slow-paced, exactly like Until We Meet Again was too, but unlike its predecessor, it doesn't contain any action or mystery elements that made Until We Meet Again interesting even to fans who prefer plot-focused shows. So it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but if you like relationship-focused shows, this one is a must-watch for sure. No matter if you have watched Until We Meet Again before or not.
มึงอยากเล่าอะไรให้กูฟังไหม
แล้วทำไมกูต้องเล่าเรื่องส่วนตัวให้คนอื่นฟังด้วยวะ
เฮียเคยได้ยินตำนานวันวาเลนไทน์ปะ
Number 3. Bad Friend 2023. Yua is a very private person who has a strong dislike of Casanovas, while King is one. King and Yua work in the same office and are both best friends with Jade. They don't like each other, but then for some reason begin to have a particular relation. I absolutely love a good friends with benefits and enemies to lovers concept. This show has been extremely sexy with two actors who have fantastic chemistry in this series. They fit so well together and complement each other very well, both in aesthetics and personality.
น้องเดียวช่วยเฮียแต่งตัวหน่อยได้ไหมแขนเดียวไม่ถนัดคนนี้ใครฮะ
นี่เกื้อไงครับเฮีย
คนเดียวนอกใจเฮียหรือเปล่า
Number 4. My Gear and Your Gown 2020. The plot is a typical Thai BL plot, a rich, smart person and a not that smart and poor person. Leaving behind the main concept of this series, I would like to point out the slow-paced story development. Dr. Pai is a medical student who previously led the school's academic club. With glasses on while growing up, he didn't have that confidence in his looks and has never believed in love. It is an engineering student and previously led the school's sports club. With his dominating presence, fate brings him back to his enemy, who wears a dust gray medical gown earring.
ไป
สีของฝุ่นแหละคือสีของอิน
Number 5. Why Destiny 2021. These are 7 stories of 7 best friends whose personalities are based on the Thai description of characters associated with a particular day of the week, each of whom has different personalities according to their birthdays, and fate leads them to meet their loved ones. Each story will be told one day at a time. Number 6. Only Friends 2023. Mew, Ray, Boston, and Namchuam, a group of business students running a hostel, struggle with friendship and romance.
พื่อนบางประเภทก็เริ่มจากการมีเซ็กส์ได้แล้วเว้ยเราเจอกันอีกได้ปะถ้ากูอยากได้นะ
Number 7. Fahlanruk 2022. The series is totally different than others. Most of the series only show us one bad boy and other one good. They fall in love and live happily. Their only villain is their family or any female character. But in this series, the plot is different. Two same characters fall in love, and they both have so many insecurities, and it's not easy to overcome. In real life, also this happens. Happiness never comes easily if you hold your ego and take someone as granted for a long time. I love this series because of it shows us the reality. Thank you so much, Safe Studio, for making this amazing series.
กูอยากให้มึงลองคบกับมันดูนะ ไม่ใช่แค่มึงให้โอกาสมัน แต่มึงกำลังให้โอกาสหัวใจตัวเองด้วยเชียว
Number 8. Middlemen's Love 2023. Jade, a middle child with average grades, is often overlooked or acted as a middleman in his siblings and friends. He builds a high wall in his heart and doesn't expect romantic relationships. One day he meets Mai, an attractive intern, and believes she's interested in him. However, he discovers that Mai actually catches Jade's eye. The story explores the consequences of not being overlooked as a middleman.
แอโรแข่งของแก้อีกนิด
Number 9. Friend Zone 2018. The storylines were perfectly executed, an adult story that is really happening in real life that focuses on the characters and the struggles they face in their lives. Issues like failed relationships, broken friendships, difficulties in finding a job, betrayals, adolescent sexuality, and etc.
มันจะไม่สปาร์กเหรอ มึงเคยคิดปะ
Number 10. The Warp Effect 2022. This is a show full of flawed but ultimately lovable character and their struggles in fields of love, sex, health, and friendships. It's unlike any other Thai production I've seen, and it feels fresh in themes and execution, each episode introducing something new and unexpected. Praise goes to the actors too, and this series doesn't lack daring and difficult scenes. The plot is well constructed and all storylines intertwine nicely without feeling forced and unnatural, each of them carrying a different important message. Even when it's as subtle as a brick, show's heart is in the right place and its straightforward manner is a part of the charm. I highly recommend this series to everyone.
ถ่ายเลยดิ รออะไรอ่ะคือถ้าเกิดว่าถ่ายไม่เป็น จะได้สอนเลย
So there you have it, a recommendation for 10 friends with benefit in Thai dramas. Let us know if you've watched any and what your thoughts are.